This first one was from an assignment that Starr gave us. We were supposed to write something for the solstice. And so it taught me a word, because I was wanting to figure out what the second part of solstice is, and I discovered that S-T-I-C-H is a word and means line of verse. So that worked out rather too well, so I had to use it. So the poem's called Soul Sticks, S-T-I-C-H-E-S. There is no solstice in our lives, no start over, no new semester, no return to go. Reincarnation is a slave's sad dream. Days get shorter, dark of night hounds, deep frosted woods beckon. The end is nigher than ever, and just as sure. So we multiply our souls with rivers, worship the gap between is and will be, between last hour and this, left brain and right, consciousness and its alternatives, revel in the construction of joy, no matter how unstable, find ourselves in flow, reach the other side and cheer. This is one in a series that might be called Empty Nest, or maybe Old Man's Whines. But about my son, who's now a sophomore in college. It's called Christmas Break. Corey sits with his laptop at the round oak table below my loft study. We can't see each other, but we keep the music low enough so we can hear each other, and I can turn the volume down without disturbing Scritch, the cat on my lap, whose tail beats a spastic rhythm against my pulse as I type these words. Corey yells up statistical anomalies he's discovered on bezball.com, and I feed him insights from a seasoned professional writer, drowned by his game's warrior speak. We both talk the language of cats. Who's there? What's he doing? Good cat. When he's gone, I stare at the drawing of a fiercely blonde boy with a hockey stick, and the sketches a friend did of Corey's mother and me at 22 at an outdoor Miles Davis concert. A dozen faces, all of them ours. This one depends on knowledge of the word coccyx, which I have trouble saying, but coccyx is your tailbone, so it comes in important here. This is called Ode to Unappreciated Body Parts. You, slightly rounded tummy, silken soft and forgiving. So what if you could be harder, flatter, rippled even? And you, two small breasts, you make palpable every adolescent's dream sketch, fetching mounds with horizontal nubs. The nipple's the notion. And you, minimal mo, you don't look like a cuke in tight pants. You don't make the ladies cry with pain. Why can't we all get along? You, stop seeing fat where there's only skin and bones. And you, doesn't Schwarzenegger teach you anything about muscle-brain ratios? Dimples, freckles, moles unite, challenge the hegemony of the smooth and flawless. That he is without zits, rub grease on his face. Respect the little toe in the appendix, coddle the coccyx. See, I told you it was going to come in important there. This last one is not in the book, and I have to get out my glasses to read it. This developed from, went down to Salt Lake with Starr a couple months ago to read at the City Art, and I chose serious poems, and nobody laughed, and somehow that wasn't satisfying. So I thought, okay, next time I'm going to write something that people are going to laugh at. I thought, okay, now what's funny? What makes people laugh? I thought, funny sex. So that became, this is in process because it was much longer than, most of it wasn't funny. It's hard to write funny sex. This is just a few fragments of what may someday become a poem. Funny sex. In my teens, I kept a condom in my wallet. The same condom in the same spot, so long it embossed a circle in the leather. And when I finally got a chance to use it, oh God, is this it? Am I inside? Oh my holy mother! It ripped like a wet tissue. Sex on the counter of your friend's bathroom. Sex in the hold of their boat. Sex where propriety and sense say no. When there's not enough time, not enough room, not enough lubrication, penetration, endurance, not enough wood. With old folks, it's funny that they think about sex in the first place. And not so fun to think about them doing it. Pillow into pillow slip. Does it matter how wrinkled the face you're glued to? How much priming it takes before the pump gushes? To those who keep their eyes open, sex will always be funny. What's funnier than a refractory penis, shrunk and sticky like an ooblised Yoda?